What's up, you guys at Fliptroniks? We're going to be checking out 12 of the best new iPhone games to play this month. All right, so we've seen some amazing games come out as of late. I'm going to have links in the description for each one of these, and I'm going to kick things off here with Tekken. Now, I'm a huge fan of the old school Tekken games, all the way back to like arcade style and, PlayStation. But the mobile version of this game is amazing. It's free to download, so I strongly recommend everybody check this game out. It's definitely my favorite fighting game to come out so far in 2018. Now, the game looks amazing. I'm going to get into a quick fight here with, the panda. I feel bad anytime I get in a fight with this guy because he's a panda, but, you got to take him down. All right, anyways, right now I'm Steve. He's like, the boxer in this game. Now, each character is going to have, special moves they can use to attack enemies. There's different combination attacks you can use as well. But, like, all in all, this game is just amazing. There's over 40 different characters you can play with and unlock. Anyways, we got a quick KO right there. This is Tekken. Definitely check this game out. All right, the next one we've got is Liq Spear. Now, I've also been doing a lot of gameplay on this one because it's freaking amazing. It's a spear throwing game. It's very addictive. It's very fun. There's over 60 different levels to play through in this game. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. And we'll get into, some spear throwing amazingness right now. So let's, just head into a quick level here. All right, where are we at here? All right, we'll go into get Hans going for us. So you can choose between two different characters. There's a girl, and then there's a guy character you can, choose to use. All right, let's get into this. All right, so this game's got a really good soundtrack on it, but, it's basically a spear throwing game. If I had to just, call it what it is, that's what you do in it. It's just very fun. I mean, there's a lot of different enemies you can use. I'm sorry, a lot of different enemies you're going to be able to kill in this game as far as, like, trolls, zombies, all kinds of cool stuff. So anyways, we'll get into some of that in just a second here. All right, so here we go. You definitely want to go for headshots in this game, too. You can kind of see I'm going to get one right here. Let's get that. Ooh, oh man, look at that head explosion. All right, so check out the Spear. You can throw some different, like, spear throws. All really cool stuff. All right, anyways. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next game. I just want to get one more Spear throw in here, but this is Liq Spear. The game is, super fun and very addictive. All right, so the next game we've got here is going to be Altos Odyssey. Now, this game is a must download. Everybody out there should definitely check this one out. It is the sequel to Altos Adventure. It's a high score-based game. It looks amazing. It's just a lot of fun, and we'll get into some of it in just a second here. All right, so we'll do a quick run through. I mean, this game is just like a beautiful animated game. That's pretty much what it's got going on. It's got a good soundtrack on it, though. The music in it's good. You can do things like flip. You can unlock 6 different characters in this game, too, which is cool. Let's get a little flip action in here. Very nice. And the scenery changes in the background as you're playing it. So, I mean, it's just like a very enjoyable, very addictive, fun game to play. And it's just like one of those really fun games you can pick up and play whenever you've got some free time and you're sitting around doing nothing. Let's grind that. Let's get that backflip in. Ooh, that was a nice bounce on the rock. All right, anyways, I'm going to move on to the next game, but Altos Odyssey, definitely a game that everybody should, check out this month. Okay, Reed is a really cool game. This is a platform jumper. We've seen a few good platform jumpers come out late, and, this one is definitely very fun. It's very addictive. Let's get that flipped a little bit. There we go. So there's over 60 different levels you can play through in this. I've made it all the way up until, like, 15, so I'm going to go back a few just because starting a little bit harder. So we'll start off with a couple of the easier levels. The main character in this looks like an alien slash cat. That's what I've been calling him because I don't know what else he is. But, that's just kind of what he looks like. You can do things like double jump in this. You're basically just trying to find these little orbs in each level that unlock doors and they take you to the next level. That's pretty much the whole, style of this game. But it is just a really cool platform jumper. So all my platform jumping you know, people out there will definitely like this game. All right, so we'll do one more level here. All right, you gotta be quicker. All right, cool. So the game's called Reed. Anybody out there that likes platform games will like that. So we got another one right here, Temple of Spikes: The Legend. This is another game I've done a lot of gameplay on. It's very fun. Okay, so I have a few different games on here. I'll just kick it off with level 1 and show everybody what this is all about. But it's almost like an adventure platform game. There's a bunch of different levels to play through in here. There's a few different worlds, and it's actually pretty hard. So it's not like an easy game that you can fly by. There's a lot of dodging and you know, strategy to this game. All right, so anyways, we're gonna get up to a little part right here. So you need to save your game each time you get to one of these like checkpoints. So it costs a coin to save your game, and then the game pretty much starts here. Now, this is kind of what the game's all about. You need to constantly be, you know, dodging things and, you know, really just making your way, you know, through the levels. So, I mean, it does get a little bit harder than this, but this is kind of just the first level of the game, but it's some pretty fun stuff. Game's got a good soundtrack on it, too. All right, cool. So this is Temple of Spikes: The Legend, another really cool platform game that you need to check out as well. All right, so the next one we've got is Wormster Dash. Now, everybody on the channel has loved this game. It is just one of those games that is super weird. It's super fun. You're being chased by a giant worm throughout the game. That's really what this is all about, and you know, people are just loving it. So, you know, it's very weird too. I've never heard of a themed game where you're being chased by a giant worm, so I definitely love the idea for it. It's a beautiful animated game too. I mean, the level looks very, it's all like custom. Everything's custom in this game. Plus the worm looks super freaky and scary. All right, so the game always starts off with you kind of just chilling, you know, you're just having a good day, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a big giant worm is trying to attack you. I mean, it's pretty crazy. All right, so this is basically how the game starts, and I'll tell you what, that worm definitely looks, you know, scary as hell. Okay, anyways, I'm going to move on to the next game. You can see my high score is pretty high. It's 709. I didn't even come close to that in that run, but the game is really fun. All right, Paco 2 is another awesome game. Now, this is a getaway car racing game. There's over 40 different cars you can unlock in this. There's different levels you can play through. The game looks really good. It's also just like one of those super addictive games. It's another one we've done a lot of gameplay on lately because the game is just that cool. It's got a great soundtrack on it. It's very addictive. This is another game that you can just pick up and play whenever you've got some free time. You're constantly going to be, you know, killing police coming at you, and you're just really trying to get high scores, collect points. You can unlock different cars, and that's really what this game's all about. It's just a lot of fun. I do like to do suicide runs in this, so I'm going to do that in just a second. Just want to get a couple more cop car kills in here. They kind of just keep coming at you, so you always got to be on your toes. All right, let's go for the suicide run. I love going off the cliff here. Okay, we are dead. All right, so Paco 2, really cool game. Check that one out. Dig Dog. Now, this game is another very addictive game. We have a lot of these super addictive ones. This game is basically a game where you're digging and you're trying to find dog bones in each level. They take you to the next level. There's a couple different gameplay modes. We're just going to go for the easy mode because I'm kind of a wimp, I guess you could say. But this is what you're doing. You're digging, trying to find the bone, and I did not find the bone, and I died. So we got to play this over again. All right, where is that bone at? All right, there it is. Okay, so I found the bone. As soon as you find the bone, you fly up and you go into the next level, and you know, they get harder and harder as you go. Dig Dog's another great game. Definitely check this one out. Evo Land 2. Now, we just did some gameplay on this. This is an RPG style game. It reminds me a lot of the days of like Final Fantasy way back in the day. There's over 20 hours worth of gameplay on this, so I mean, there's a lot of gameplay. And it's a fun game. So, I mean, if you like RPG games, this one's going to be right up your alley. And it's got that old school arcade vibe to it. And, you know, you can kill enemies, lots of different places to explore. And you can pick up different weapons and do all kinds of different things. So the game is fun. You know, definitely check this one out if, you know, like RPG style games. With 20 hours worth of, or over 20 hours worth of gameplay, I definitely think it's, you know, worth a download. The game is a paid game. Like we're killing these little like jelly beans. I don't even know what to call them. Let's just call them jelly beans. Killer jelly beans. All right, cool. So I'm going to move on to the next game. But Evo Land 2 is definitely worth a download if you like RPG style games. All right, the Bonfire Forsaken Lands. This is a builder game. Now, it's also a game that looks amazing visually. It's a beautiful animated game. There's a story to it. Basically, what you're doing in this is, you know, trying to save people, and then you build your territory up, and, you know, you kind of keep going from there. You're going to be attacked by wolves, you're going to be attacked by different people, and you can see right now I've got a couple comrades with me, and we're all kind of like building things, gathering things to make our place bigger. It's some pretty cool stuff. You know, if you like building games, this game's super addictive. The scenery in it changes from night to day a lot, so that's pretty cool. And you can see more people are going to come into your territory. If you're into games where it's building, then the Bonfire Forsaken Lands is definitely worth checking out. Now, we've got a couple pretty simple games. The next one's going to be called Infinite Stairs. This game is literally what it's called. So what you're doing in this is climbing up stairs. That's it. You need to, you know, pretty much do it as fast as possible before time runs out. Otherwise, you pretty much, you know, fail and have to start over. You can kind of see I'm cruising right now. Oh, okay, we just beat my last high score. So right now I'm kind of just cruising here. All right, cool. So anyways, Infinite Stairs, a really fun game. It's free for download and it's very addictive. Our last game for this list is A Hollow Doorway. Now, this is another addictive game, and I just want to say I hope everybody enjoyed this list of what we've had come out, you know, recently, especially for this month. You know, I definitely think these are some of the best games that you could check out, and we will have links in the description for all of them. And we'll do one more run through here to see if we can do a little bit better, because that was kind of pathetic. All right, I'm kind of sucking. Okay, anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed these games. There'll be links in the description for all of them. If you could hit the like and share, I'd definitely appreciate it. Anybody out there who is not subscribed, hit that subscribe, and we'll see y'all later.